New Jersey lawmakers finally reach a budget deal after a partial government shutdown. Overnight, Governor Chris Christie ordered state parks and beaches to be reopened just in time for the 4th of July holiday. And staying out west now, authorities say a Beijing-bound Delta Airlines flight had to return to Seattle after a passenger allegedly assaulted a flight attendant. Officials say a man in first class assaulted that flight attendant 45 minutes after takeoff from SeaTac Airport last night. The man was restrained by other passengers on board. 2 people, including the flight attendant, were taken to the hospital for minor injuries. The FBI now investigating.
This is a CBS 3 Eyewitness News special report.
I'm Rahel Solomon. Right now, officials in Bucks County are updating us once again on the search for 4 men who have been missing since last week. Let's listen now for the latest. We were just listening live to Bucks County DA Matt Weintraub. This is now his 3rd day of press conferences. A couple of takeaways from this press conference. Cosmo DiNardo, 20 years old, still being named a person of interest. The, I think, most major takeaway from DA Weintraub is that no human remains have been recovered as of this point. He did, however, say that several pieces of evidence, what he called evidence, have been recovered. He said he was encouraged by it. He did not, however, expand on that. And our Joe Holden, he is in Bucks County working on this story. He will have a live report coming up on Eyewitness News at noon. And of course, we always have the latest online, cbsphilly.com. I'm Rahel Solomon. Now back to The Price is Right. Bucks County DA Matt Weintraub providing an update, one of these many updates he's now doing twice a day on the case. Not really anything as far as the case is concerned, but he did take this opportunity to thank the dozens and dozens of law enforcement who have been out there painstakingly every day searching that property. He talked about the heat. He said it was stifling. He said it was sweltering. And he also encouraged the public to continue to call, to continue to provide tips. And there's also a new phone number that was just released.
1-800-CALL-FBI and then use option number 7. Of course, we will continue to bring you updates as this investigation moves forward throughout the day. We'll have the latest on Eyewitness News at noon, and you can get information anytime at cbsphilly.com. Thank you for joining us for this CBS 3 special report. I'm Jim Donovan.
And I'm Rahel Solomon. We now return to The Price is Right. All right, Misha, thank you. We do have some breaking news right now. Fully involved house fire. This is in Bensalem, Bucks County.
Chopper 3 is over the scene. It just arrived there just a few moments ago. This is the 2700 block of June Avenue.
Now, there were some early reports that someone may be trapped in the home, but as we look at these pictures, these live pictures being brought to us by Chopper 3, you can see the flames just raging in the sky. You can see just how much smoke there is, as well as firefighters really multiple firefighters there trying to put this out as quickly as possible. So hopefully there is no one inside, because I can't imagine that that would be a good outcome.
And it's located, before they had a wider shot, you could see, I mean, the houses next door are very close as well. So they're probably trying to prevent this from moving to the other structure that's right next door there. But again, this is in Bensalem.
2700 block of June Avenue.
We'll continue to follow this as the morning progresses.
And as you look at that wide shot, you can see that firefighters really approaching this fire. It looks like from all sides of the home, the perimeter of the home, just trying to put this out from every angle that they can. And so hopefully, with that being a residential area, they can put that out as quickly as possible. More than 20 minutes, the goat managed to smash the glass, then took off. Eyewitnesses say the goat might have been trying to assert its dominance over its own reflection in the glass. You know, like in the morning when you wake up and you look at yourself and you're like, what you looking at? Who you looking at?
I say, it's going to be a great day. Come
No,
on, Jim.
What
Wake
you
up.
looking at?
It's 1:30. Get to the
Yes,
station.
so excited to work with Rahel.
Yes. Up next, a doctor's jaw-dropping discovery on a woman about to undergo cataract surgery. This is another, it's like crazy news morning here. See what he found that changed everything.
That would be an average white band classic from 1974. Reminder, some of you have to go back to work today. Others have already been here this week. But if you do have to go back to work, you've got work to do, and we welcome you. And thank you for being with us this morning. Jim, good to have you back from vacation.
Thank you so much. Glad to see you after your vacation. It was like, who's on first, what's on second for a few days here. Yep.
Well, it's a 4th of July tradition in Philadelphia, the ringing of the ceremonial Liberty Bell. And today, President Trump and President Macron are expected to set aside their differences over climate change and discuss the crisis in Syria, as well as counterterrorism strategies. And Jim, you know that President Macron made headlines when he said famously in English, let's make the planet great again, obviously as a dig at Trump. So good to see that they're putting their differences aside. Hopefully they can, reach some common ground on other issues.
Okay.
Or not. No.
I was going to say, well, see, you can never tell these days. I sit there, it's like a ping pong match there.
What people didn't see at home is you giving me a skeptical look. Jim's always very skeptical. Oh,
But
yes.
I'm sure of one thing for today. It's gonna be hot.
Indeed, it is.
And I got to tell you, I don't think you'd start for that team, Kevin.
That was the best part of that. Kevin Durant clearly not feeling it at all.
That was Peyton Manning delivering his opening monologue at the ESPY Awards last night.
Can you imagine if when we were not feeling a script or a story, we were just like, nothing.
Poor Katie, she's looking a little dewy out there.
That's a nice way of
You're
putting
glistening.
it. Thank you.
Looks good, but I don't know about this weekend. I might want to be out.
Doing a little shimmy.
So you go to a dance competition?
Doing this somewhere. Hey, why not? It really does. You're right. It would be a good excuse to maybe taking a drive-in, something like that. Take your convertible to the drive-in. Yeah.
If you have a convertible, hey, more
exactly.
power to you.
This is the time to break it out.